Alright, everyone, welcome back to the next installment, I guess, of this series. So last time we just made a program that could grab all the categories from your local settings of Craigslist, gets all the categories and stores them into a file. This is just to help us not, like try to type every single one in and do that. So I think what we're going to try to do is going to try to pickle them. Now, pickling isn't that popular anymore. However, it is very, very easy and quick to get working. So like normally, I think you'd want to use databases, but who wants to use database right now? Okay. Anyways, so pickle Python. So I want to do dish. There we go. Pickle. Or you know what? We could use JSON. JSON's so much easier to use. Yeah, you know, let's JSON it up. It'd be so much easier. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to the Hitchhiker's Guide because it's much easier to read. So we have a JSON string. So if we can store all these things as a dictionary, then we can store all these things as a JSON file. But we're not done yet grabbing everything here, because what I want to do is I also want to store all the links to them too. So what we can do here is we can do so if we go here, what are all the var of, hold on, I want to use the shell again. So if we go var, oops. Maybe it's in here still? No, okay. Var is not defined. Interesting, okay. I think we want to okay, then why did it work in the other program? Why did it work in here? You know, maybe it's a thing of argparse? I don't know. Interesting though. Like remember in the shell we did like var or whatever? I wonder why that worked, but it doesn't work here. That's what we want to be able to do. We want to see all the member. We can all define variables. Python. No, I want like member variables looking all over. Yeah, there we go. Methods and attributes, that's what we want. So if we do dir recompile pattern, gotta import read though of cat. So this should give us a list of what cat is storing as variables and basically what we can call and stuff. When was this post made? Ah, we can just do dict. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay, so it's like cat.dict. Okay, so if we go like oh wait, hold on. We need to go here and up here. Cat dot. Interesting how it like showed me that. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the dict of each like little thingy. It's gonna take a second though. It's fine. So keep going, I guess. Keep going. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit. We'll wait a second here. It'll be worth it. Don't you worry. Okay, it's done. And what do we find? We find can we like control F something here? Control F writing. Okay, there we go. Okay, you know what, let's just close this, and run it again. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a second. Okay, hold on, actually, we can do like this. Okay, did I mess up? Did I do something wrong here? I feel like I did. No? Key error of 0. Oh, right, because cat is defined in the freaking... Ugh. It's not a dictionary. Oops. Try it again. Okay, so attributes, class, act, data cat, act. Because it's activities, href. So if we do like dot href, you should get it. But I saw it. Okay, yeah. Ah, we gotta do this. Dot attributes of href, because it's a dictionary. So we go like that. Bam. Hey, so that's the URL to the website. And I think it's just the URL plus that. So let's see. URL. So if we go to blah 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 blah. So we go to activities here. Bam. Should do. Yep. Hey, so that's the extension. Awesome. So we should just do URL plus URL plus the categories of 0 dot attributes of href. So what that's getting is that's getting, okay, so we're going to, where was this at? Yeah, we're going to, shoot. Let's inspect this element right here. Yeah. So, oops, inspector. So if we look at this, we see that we have the HTML of our page. What's happening here is it's going to the div of cats, see? And then what happens is it goes to the href and goes to the a tag here, which stores links, and goes to the href, which stores the extensions of your links. And then it's getting that, storing that, and getting the name of your category, which is activities. So what we want to do is we want to store these into a dictionary. So we're going to do this. So we're going to go like we want to create a new dictionary called just I don't know. We'll call it Craigslist cats. And we're going to save that as a dictionary. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like, okay, Craigslist cats, and to create a new variable, and for a dictionary, you just go like this. You just say cat. You just invoke it like it already exists, basically. And then you say Craigslist cats of the cat text variety. So that's going to store the name of the category. And then we want to, when we put that text in there, we want it to grab the href of our of the specific category. So we do cat dot attributes href, and that's going to be good. Kind of wondering if we want to save that as a dictionary of a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So like you know, we would make another empty dictionary and then, you know, store all the members that are in the attributes variable. But let's see, what else would we be missing out on, like if we didn't store everything here? You know what I'm saying? Like in the attributes thing. So if we go here, we go up to when we just had the dict printed. Oh God. So we have a class act. We have data category of act, and we have the href. So we're not really missing out on anything if we just store the href, and I think that's all we want to do. So now what we do here, so we made a dictionary of categories, and why we did that is so we can store it as a JSON much more easily. So what we do here is we don't need to import re anymore. That's for rejexes. We need to import JSON, the JSON package, and if you don't have that, just do pip install JSON like this. So you can just go to your command line here. You can do pip install JSON, and that should get you the JSON package. Of course, I think I already have it installed. Well, I think it comes with Python actually, now I'm thinking about it. So, but if you do pip install request, that should work just fine. Yeah, and then you can see I already had the requirement satisfied for you. Show like all the stuff being loaded and show like all the stuff being saved, but it says, okay, well you stored it here already, so don't worry about it, guy. Anyways, that's not the point. Anyways, so we're just going here. We are going to save this as a JSON. So we're going to do let's go back to automate the boring stuff here real quickly, and we're going to go back to file manipulation. So I think it's reading and writing files, and so we want to store current working directory, yada yada yada. Import OS. So we need to import OS. And now what we want to do is we want to store the. We also want a JSON dump, whatever. So we do want to go back to that one page that was there, JSON Python 3 hitchhiker. There we go. JSON hitchhiker's guide to Python. You just go, yeah, you just dump it. So, and we want to, let's see. So, but we don't want to just like, you know, we're just gonna just do JSON.dumps and whatever. But we want to like learn how to make directories now. And so we're gonna do like os.make dir oops, make a dirs. Make a dir. // data. And so that's going to do is just create a OS directory of data in the Git file probably. So we go back to here, we go to GitHub, and we go to Craigslist Scraper, and we see that there is no. Well, let's made a directory somewhere because it finished, so that kind of stinks. os.get current working directory. So we'll see what that is printing us here, because I want to know where the heck it's making it. So we can do that. We're going to print it out, because if it's not in here, then where the heck could it be? It's in the Craigslist scraper, dude. Where? GitHub Craigslist scraper file. What? View. Sort by. Okay. Well, whatever. I guess it made the freaking file. Whatever. Creating new folders with os.makeDirs. I don't know where it made that file, honestly. Let's should error again because it should be there. Nope. See that? Didn't do that. And see, there it is. What the heck? Here's your Zika. Documents. GitHub. Craigslist scraper. Data. How strange is that, man? Okay. Well, that's really weird. Anyways. Maybe it made a file? I don't know, man. And we're going to be saving it as so if we run it again, it should work. So now if we go here, go to Documents, go to GitHub, Craigslist scraper, Data. Okay, that's not what I want. So let's Google this. JSON. Google is your best friend, trust me. Okay, so if we do this, let's see if this works. I think it'll just create a file for us. So what this will do is when you do the with keyword, it'll automatically open the file and then it will close it, so you don't have to write the close function explicitly. So what we do is we do JSON dot, whoops. Then we do Craig cats. I want it to be file actually. I don't want to be Craig cats. and we want it to get current working directory. Okay, let's see if this works. I thought it would just maybe create it automatically. I wasn't sure though. Oh, my Python for beginners, Jesus. Oh, other. We need to add a couple slashes here, and that should work now. Being a dummy. Thought I was being a dummy a different way though, but it should have worked. Yep, here we go. And if we open with a text file, Notepad++, do we have that? No, just have Notepad, okay. Then we should see the, yeah. We don't have Notepad++, what the heck? Okay, I'll download that now. Notepad++ is nice because it just formats it so much better. I forget, like, I think Notepad++ actually had a version where it, like, steals your data now. Google Notepad++ controversy. Sexist jokes, gave political message to users. Why is it a security issue? Why is Notepad++ bad? Ah, whatever. We'll just download it. Who cares? I seem to remember that like we're stealing data or something. I don't know. There's some controversy with them. I forget. But we're not going to worry about it for now because who cares? I think I have a 64-bit computer. I mean, I could look it up, but it just won't work if it doesn't. If I download the wrong one, so whatever. I think. Hope. I think, are those uploads done? Yeah, those are done, okay. So I can just go like this. Yeah. I can just go like done. There we go. Those are done. That's for my gaming channel. It's no big deal. If you want to go to it, it's called Hollow Bear. Just where I hang out, play games, whatever. Mostly RimWorld and right now Hollow Knight. We'll be posting much soon though on there of different games. Waiting for that to download. What else can we do here? So we got JSON dump. We got all that data in there now. So now, cool. This file is used to grab all the possible categories of your URL from Craigslist and their extensions. And stores the information into a JSON file in the data directory of Craigslist scraper. Okay, so let's save all of our changes here in GitHub here. So we're going to say, okay, well, we added a utility function for getting categories from Craigslist. Description. Added some basic. Okay, hold on. We used command line commits. And then these two are okay, cool. So Notepad Plus just finished doing that. So now I can show you what this looks like with Notepad Plus. It's much more neater, much more formatted. Look for another app on my PC, please. Oh no, I haven't installed it. Whoops. Let's do that. Let's do the downloads and install this thing. Yes, please. English. Yada yada yada. Next. I agree. Next. 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 Okay. Thank you. And no, I don't want to run it right now, but I do want to open it up for my file. So we're going to go to Documents, GitHub, Craigslist Scraper, Data, Edit with Notepad++, and as you can see, it stored everything as a dictionary in YAW. Stored the dictionary here, and so now, if we just load the dictionary up, then we should be able to manipulate it in whatever we want. So that being said, let's go back to this program here of Craigslist Scraper. Now, what we were doing before, we were doing like, okay, we want the user to be able to pass an URL, a regular expression for what they want to search on Craigslist, and a category if they want to pass a category in. If they do not pass a category in, then we are going to do else cat is going to be equal to all. So they want to search all categories for this regular expression if they don't pass the category flag. General functionality. Okay, so now what we can do here is we can say, okay, we can make another file that's also, if you saw me doing that git stuff there, that git stuff is for saving versions of your file manipulation. So like, you know, I made a different change to it. I closed it for some stupid reason. Yada yada yada. Yeah, I made a change there to for stuff. Now we want to search scrape Craigslist. We're going to pass in. We're going to have results tab here. And then what the results is going to return is probably going to return a dictionary of URLs that link to certain listings or posts that match your search query. Okay, so it's going to give you like your regular expression search. So it's going to give you like the URL. It's going to give you what result it found that matched your query, and then what it will do is it'll I guess we could have it go through each page and tell you if you want to see this page or not. Or nah, it'll just give you the list for now of that, and then we can see what we want to do from that point on. So let's do that. Yeah. How are we going to do that? We're going to pass in the URL. We're going to pass in the regex. We're going to pass in the cat. And we're going to do like this. So we want the, here's like a use case of our thing. So we want import scrape from, okay, so from scrape Craigslist. Import scrape Craigslist. So we're going to go to here. We're going to make a new file here that says that's saved as file, save as. Scrape Craigslist, and then we're going to make a def of scrape Craigslist. It's going to be a URL, and it's going to be regex, and it's going to be the category. Import request from request. Import from pprint, import pprint. Import BS4, and then we also want to import JSON. And what else do we want to import? We want to import. That's it. We also need to provide a description for this file. This file stores all of the main functionality of the scraper program. We'll take a URL, regular expression, regex, and a category. Documentation is important, guys. Make sure you do it. And search Craigslist for the regular expression and categories that you have. Okay. So I want our program to be able to pass multiple variables, multiple things to the categories flag. So I want to look that up in the, I don't need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. I just want to look that up. I don't need this anymore. Python Craigslist, I don't need this anymore because we're screwing that guy over. I don't need this thing anymore. Beautiful soup. Oh, whoops. I want the freaking, oh, I freaking had a typo there. I want the argparse. I want argparse. Where's argparse? Here we are. I control F something. Now I want to control F. I kind of want to go back. I want to go to here. And I want to look in here too. Actually, I want to look in both. Load, load, load. Come on. Shimon. Okay, argparse tutorial. Let's show this sort of functionality that we're going to explore in this introduction to basics. Yada, 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 yada. I want to make a Just reading this real quickly. Here we go. Argument parser objects usually associate a single command line argument with a single action to be taken. The args keyword argument associates a different number of command line arguments with a single action. These supported values are entered, and arguments from the command line will be gathered together into a list. For example, argparse argument arg is equals 1, add argument bar equals 1, 2, I mean, sorry, dot split A and B. There we go. We can make a default. So instead of having to do this stuff right here, we can make a default thing. Oh, no, sorry, wrong file. Here. So instead of doing all this stuff here, we can just do like default equals to all. And then we could do nargs. Oops. Pressing buttons I'm supposed to be pressing. I think question mark. So now that should work with this, like that. So now then, one argument will get sued from the command line if possible and produce a single item if no command line argument is present. All command line arguments present are gathered into a list. Mm. So we need to put a star here, actually. My bad. Nargs represents the number of arguments that are going to be passed. So this one can be either 1 or, you know, 0 or some, is what that represents. All right, let's test that this works. So if this works, then we don't need this category getter anymore. So if this works, then we're gonna do destination cat blah 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 blah. I think right now we're just gonna pass. So actually, we'll just comment this out. Let's just print arg. So why am I doing this? So if we go to command line, we go to cd documents, cd git, cd Craigslist scraper, and then Python Craigslist scraper. Then we do dash h. Oh, keyword argument default. Okay, maybe there is no default for the nargs. What's happened to this? So it doesn't like the default all there, but it says that we can provide it here. As such, too. What the heck? Is it because I didn't pass anything for the... Oh, it's because I misspelt the freaking thing. Ugh. Okay. Dyslexic. Ignore that. I'm not really dyslexic, but I feel like I am sometimes. God dang it, get out of here. Thank you. So if we go like this, then we go like U, and go https // and we do -C -R $sign caret. Make sure to put some quotation marks so it doesn't like make mistake your caret for like another command. I think I'm not sure if command prompt actually does that or not, but I'm just trying to ensure that it doesn't. -C activities books I don't know, cars, whatever. Hey, namespace cat activities books cars rejects that URL this. Ta-da! Look at that. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Craigslist scraper. Good, 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 good. So, ugh. Now we have the URL, we have the rejects, and we have the results. So we're gonna go like this. Bam. We don't need main here. See how like a project can like build out on itself like really quickly? Okay, so scrape Craigslist URL. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go like quest. I guess we could do just request.get. Specifically makes it a get request. We could do okay, well, the categories could be a list. So if type of cat is equal to a list, if type of cat is equal to the list, then we deal with that in its own way. Else if type of cat is equal to a I guess a string. Then we do whatever else we need to. Now, maybe, okay, wait. I want to test this. So if we do like this, and we just pass in one thing, will it still be a list? Expected indented block. Hold on. We need to comment that out real quick. Now, we do this again. Expected indented block. Come on. Control S. Expected indented block. Stop trying to compile this. Just Alt 3. Thank you. Try it again. Cannot import namespace Craigslist. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. Okay, name cat activity. Okay, it's still a list. So it doesn't pass in a string still. If you just pass in one argument, it passes it in as a list still. Because the number of arguments in it is considered star. So it's going to store it as a list no matter what. So we don't need this if case statement because it's always going to be a list. So in that case, if it's always going to be a list for category and cat, yeah, no, for, okay, hold on. We need to name it cats. There we go. Let's name it cats here too, simply because it's going to make it easier for us to access and whatnot. And what happens if we don't pass anything? That's why I close the command line prompt. Okay. CD documents. No. Slash or slash GitHub slash git tab. No, I can't do that. Okay. Okay, whatever. Docu. CD git. CD Craigslist scraper. Python Craigslist scraper dot u. HTTPS. I wish I would stop. Slash dash R $caret dash C. Nothing. Let's just comment that out. Let's not erase it because I don't want to forget what I'm doing. Just pass for now. Name cat is not defined. Okay, that's right. What happens if I do that? Oh, come out with none. And so the object has an attribute cat. Right. So what we're going to do is make it a give it a default thing here of equals none. And so if it's a variable of args, then we're going to run this variation of the program. If it's not, then we're going to run a different variation. See? So the default argument will allow us to not pass it in, and then what happens is when we don't pass cat in, cat will have a variation of none in the program itself. So if we go back to here, this one will run and give the cats a none object type, and if so, basically I'm just but see, it should have given it a default of all. Oh. Maybe that doesn't help at all. If the required is false, but then the default is all, if you don't pass it in, it should be all. That's a bug right there if I've ever seen one. I think it's a bug of argparse, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Because if you pass in default and you don't pass in any flags, then it should just default the cat argument to be, it should still instantiate the cat flag, right? Because you want it default of all. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Well, anyways, Um, else, I mean, the default should actually be something else anyways, so let's change that. Default should be all. Should be all the categories. Um, I'm thinking we want to grab the JSON file before we and show the user what they can pass in as data for the category section in the argparse section. Simply because if they pass in something that they can't use, then they'll get an error. But if we show the user in the help functionality what they can pass in as the cat, then they are able to pass in anything they want and correctly pass it in too. I'm just thinking about that real quickly though. It's an interesting problem actually. So let's keep it going here. I'm thinking about this. This is simply just a getter program to a scraper program. But it will do posts and will do stuff like that. So I don't know. It's pretty small so far, actually. I mean, I think it's pretty good so far. Destination of cats, default of all, number of arguments star. Do we want something to be like, okay, default all? My problem is that if we don't pass anything in, the cat's argument doesn't exist. But I mean, if we do that, then that should work just fine. So if the cat exists at all, then whatever. But if you pass -c, it's going to be passing in all. Right? I'll dash in -h real quick. -h. Okay, whoops. Should be fixed. See, why doesn't that work? Oh no, it works. I'm just being stupid. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's fine. That should work. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the best way of doing it, but that's how we're doing it right now. We can fix it later, basically, is what it comes down to. So cats of all. So if cats is equal to all. Then we make cats We're going to just look at this Python documentation real quickly, make sure I'm doing this correctly. I got a text for someone real quick. It's fine though. Yeah, if we do JSON.loads, that should be fine. We're going to want to open this no matter what, I think. We need OS as well. Data, what's it called? Craigslist cats.json, okay. I could just make it a picture of like a URL listing of like a bunch of cat pictures. Oh man. Okay, and we're gonna do JSON.load of this. I think that would work. Okay, hold on. Actually, I want to do this instead. With open as cat data as cat file. How did we do the other one? No, not that one. I want this one. We just dumped it. Okay, yeah. So if we just load it, then it should be fine. And then we just and there you go. So then we'll open the file, load the cat data, category data, and then close the file automatically. If cat is equal to all, then we do I could do some funny stuff and like recursively call scrape Craigslist with this thing, but nah. It sounds like a pain in the butt. So we'll do a get extensions function to get the necessary extensions that we need. And what's going to happen here is we're going to pass in the URL, and then we're going to pass in the I think the URLs go straight to the search functionality, right? Edit with Notepad Plus. Yeah, it goes straight to the search functionality, so that's fine. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Extensions equals get extensions of URL and cats. But in this case, it's just going to be all the cat data. Cool. I wanted to be able to make that little loop right there for cat and cats. Oh man. If cat is equal to all, and then we do that. If cat is equal to cat in cat data, then we do extends. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make this a list. Make an extends an empty list here. Plus equal, so that will overwrite extends every time we run it. Get extension. You can pass in the dictionary, or you can pass in. I don't know if I want to do that. If cat is equal to all, for cats. See, my dilemma is that I want to if cat is equal to all, then for and cat data dot keys do this. Extends plus equal to cat URL cat. Okay, so we actually have to have it like before. So if cat, then cat is equal to cat data. And what that is just get you a list of all the cat keys, whatever that you want or have. And we do for cat and cats. If cat and cat data, then we do extends plus equal to get extension URL cat. Of course, I don't have to do that if case statement there. Sometimes I think if the person passes in a poor category variable, it should tell the user that, hey, they couldn't find it or whatever. So instead we'll do like a try except maybe. See, if I don't have the if case statement there though, then it's gonna just like, okay, so yeah, if I have, okay, yeah, it will give you a dictionary error because what this is doing is gonna pull from the dictionary of cat data and basically return the URL. Okay, well, if I'm doing that, then why don't I just do this then? I don't have to use a function. I can just do like cat data of cat. What that'll do is that'll return the value from the key of cat and inside of cat data and add it to as a list type to the extends list variable. And it'll overwrite the extends. Now, if cat is not in the dictionary, then it will just give you an error. So I could do a try except here. Try. Okay, hold on. Let's see what type of error we get if we pass in a wrong. If we pass in a wrong dictionary type. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Make sure everything's working correctly still. Okay, yes, everything's working. Dash U. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, I want that. Dash C. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Just in case it works. Variable cat reference before assignment. Oh, if cats. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that's working. So nothing is working. So dash C. If I write, activity instead of activities, then that should give me like a dictionary error. What? Let's print the extends out here for a second. That give me no error. What happened? Am I overwriting something somewhere? Cat 8 is equal to args.cat. Is it cats now? Yeah, it's cats. That's my bad. Let's try that again. Okay, no, it's getting them all again. Okay. Key error. Okay. Okay. So we want to go to here and we want to look at argparse and look at the choice functionality. So Control F. I think if you just pass in a choices. Okay, yeah. So if we do this, okay, let's go back to here. Scrape Craigslist. And oh no, I want to go to here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pass in a another import of JSON. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, parser with open file os.current directory plus / data / categories Craigslist cats.json. I think that's the name of the file. Craigslist class.json. Yes. And reading format as cat data. Um, oh, I want to store it as file and then store it to cat data. Right? Is that what we did here? No, hold on. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Just want to load cat file, cat data. Okay, good. So now I want to take the cat data and have it show up here. And I want to pass the argument of choices. So hopefully it takes a dictionary. I'm not sure if it does. Comma choices is equal to that should work. So it's going to get the cat data keys of this thing. So now if we run the if we run this again. Oh wait, hold on. And we didn't import OS either, so we need to import that too. OS Q. Now if we run this, local variable cat data reference before assignment. Okay, yeah. What do I do here then? Well, I referenced before assignment here too, Python. You want to complain about that? It's probably gonna. I've probably jinxed myself. Cat data is equal to the dictionary type. Try again. Dict has object attribute read. What? Oh, duh. File. Okay, now it should work. Assertion error. Args equals parser. Return parser.parse args. Args argv. What the heck? Assertion error. What? That's weird. That's a list of a list, it looks like. It's like, what is the type of this freaking object, man? Is it like a... It didn't return anything? This? Oh, no, I didn't print it. Dummy. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, there we go. Now if we run it again. Class dict keys. Yeah, see, class dict keys. Google get dict keys as list. Okay, so we do list of new dict.keys. So you do a cast of it, which kind of stinks, but whatever. So if we do list cat data keys. Okay, so let's go back to here. We're gonna go list. And this line's getting a little bit long, so we're gonna do a secret transformation here. Because this is in parentheses, you can do this, and it will still work. Now I know people freak out because of tabs. However, tabs will work here because it is encompassed in parentheses, and Python will be able to recognize all the parentheses and exits here, and enters here, and exits here. So there you go. Now, let's see if this works now. This should work. Assertion error. Okay. So what is the matter? Did I do choices equal? Oh God, assertions error. Okay, so we might just try to not do that then. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to allow the user to be able to see like all the arguments that they can use, you know, without making errors, basically. But I think that's not going to happen. So we'll just give all none. That's fine. If anyone else has like a solution for that problem, please feel free to comment below. Now, now we want to continue with what we were doing here. So that was a wasted bunch of time. I might cut that all out probably. So let's see here. What do we want to do next here? We want to come to here. Scrape Craigslist. And that'll add the other extensions that we need. Then what we need to do is we need to loop through all the extensions that we have here. And we need to have the, oh, we have the URL. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to do for extend and extends quest.get URL plus extend, comma. Here's something we didn't think about, okay? Could they be able to query something and then search for arguments that way? Anyways, I just want this to be able to go to a category, go page by page, and just get the regular expression that I need it to search for. So, here's what we're going to do to make that happen. We are going to simply do that for now. Right? Is that all we need to do? And that's going to be the response. Might put this in all in its own function eventually. Is that how we did it? bs4.beautifulsoup rest.text, comma lxml. Okay, we'll do that so we get rid of the error that exists. lxml makes it compatible with other things too. So now we do. We could just grab all of the links. Well, let's see here. Let's say we go to a, let's say we go to a, let's open up one of these ones. Let's say we go to books, okay? And let's say that we have all these listings here, okay? What do these listings, how are these listings stored? How are these links stored here? Let's see. These links are stored in a tag within the span class tag with a class icon star with a role of being a button entitled save this post in your favorite list. Let's see, that's not what we want. We want result title with class result title and data ID textbooks. Right. Ah, I see. That's the name of the thing. Okay. I mean, what if we just grab all the A titles with class result title? That should work, right? So we go back to here, and we say, okay, so I'm following the syntax of our last program that we just wrote, basically. So if we go to soup, so result links equal to soup.select dot. I don't want the A tags. I want the result title class names. I believe that should get what we want to get. I don't want to print all of them, I just want to print like one. So I guess we'll just pass in like one category. That should work. Okay, so we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. -R -C activities or dash books. Yep. Now that should work. Oh, I have an extra open parenthesis on that one page. So we're gonna go here and go to here. Okay, that should work now, right? Function object has no attribute get. Okay, so we need to go to here. I think I didn't import, Of course that freaking function has a freaking get functionality. What the heck? From request, import request. Rest is equal to request.get. Okay, what did I do here? Request, import request. You know what, whatever, we're just gonna, ugh. It's a shame, but whatever. Okay, hold on. Name extend is not defined. It's defined right there, you freaking jerk. Ugh. E-X-T-E-N. Extend. There. That was the bug. And we didn't get anything. Okay. Result links dot result title. Okay. Well then. Where is automate the boring stuff? It's not here. Okay. Yeah. Web scraping here. Probably like the one man who like gets this thing up to listings like constantly because they're constantly viewing this stupid thing. Blah 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 blah. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's do soup.select a element with a class with result title. Should work, right? Result title. Right? Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's remove spacing, because I think that's what's went wrong there. Ugh. Okay, what's going wrong here? Is it JSON loaded? That's my question. That's my question. Tell me if I'm wrong. Change my mind. Okay, well then how do we do this one then? We did like inspect element. Volunteers. Dot cats. Class dot cats. Soup dot delete. Again. Huh. Kind of wondering what's going on here. Because I'm not sure if I think it's lying to me. Dot. Let's see what it's returning actually. Print soup. Can I print the soup? Oh, okay. Ah. Okay, well what URL are we using here? Print URL plus extend. So we're getting a 404 error, that's why we're not getting anything there. Oops. Slash, double slash right here. I don't need the URL then to be that thing. So if we go, if we eliminate the slash right there, we go like that. It should be fine now. Yes, okay, good. So if we do what we were doing before, print soup, and that's how you debug right there. Our URL was messed up. I think it was a class of result title. Yeah, it's result title class. Okay, so we're gonna do. You know, this is actually a pretty good project because it's kind of limited. You know, Craigslist isn't that complicated. Hey, that worked. I think. Let's try it again. So now if we print the post tag, so there's a ton of things. And would you look at that? It's a ton of things. Post tags. it's a list of them. And we get the .href of the A tags there. Then we should be able to get all of the links. So now do for. Eventually I'm going to make like a recursive link follower, I think, where you don't have to like manually type each one. You know, it searches for like a class type, class name, and then it searches for in the tag, and then it searches, and then you can pass the next class and tag you want to find, and blah 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 blah, and it just recursively goes through and like finds all the links that matches those attributes, returns all the links and data to those attributes and data pages to those attributes, and then so that's another program we could work on. Right now, I think we will postpone that because that sounds like a lot of work. Now, I think we'll change this to posts, you know, like that. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly here. So these are all the titles of the posts that are on the Craigslist page that you search just by generically searching the names. Now we want to check these titles for our rejects that we're going to be using. It depends on what rejects that you are using. However, like I don't know if you know what regular expressions are, but once again, if you go to automatetheboringstuff.com and go here, you go to automate the boring stuff, and you come to, we go back a page, and we go to not right there, but we want to go here, and then we go to functions, dictionaries, manipulating strings, pattern matching with regular expressions. He's got a whole chapter on regular expressions here. It's a really good read, actually. But the key thing here is, once again, why make your own stuff if someone's already done it? Any numeric digit, so shorthand for character classes. Any numeric digits from 0 to 9, any character that is not a digit from 0 to 9, and a letter, blah, 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 blah. And if you go further, he started having a longer chart. So here we go. Matches 0 or one of the preceding group, matches 0, blah, blah, blah. Matches 0 to m of the preceding group, matches at least n of the most m preceding group. Now, if we do okay, so if we do, so in order to compile a regex, we go like this. After we're done, we don't need pprint anymore, so we can get rid of that. But it's interesting how many dependencies this requires. Quite a lot. What am I doing here? We're doing this stuff. Oh wait, what did I do here? I'm on the wrong thing. Whoops. We're going here, and we're going to here, and we import re, and we do let's do this up here. Da, 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 da. Now we got to think. Okay, here's some functionality that we could add to this program, okay? We could say, do you want to search in the titles, or do you want to search in the, do you want to search in the titles, or do you want to search in the descriptions of the titles, like in the postings themselves, or do you want to search in both? So our regular expression could search in the titles and search in the content of those titles, or we could search in the titles only, and then only give back the posts that have those things in the titles. Or we could look through just like everything. I think we're going to look through everything though, just as a default functionality. So let's get started here. I hope I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Okay, good. I would have been just talking here forever, just listening to no one. Let's get the inception out of here though. So for post and posts, if okay, hold on, we gotta go to the beginning here basically and look at this stuff. Finding patterns, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you can do all those if cases, or you could just do regular expressions. Import re.compile this. Okay, it's not fixed parsing your raw strings to re.compile. I see. Matching regular expression objects. No, it's not that one. So this is the one. This is the one right here. We want to do R. I don't know. I don't think we need that actually. Not sure. Thing is too, actually, like with some categories, there's extra categories beneath those, like subcategories of subcategories. You gotta think about that. I mean, I guess we could just do all for the cars, you know what I mean? But then, yeah. Because you can go like used or new or from a dealer, from a, just individual or whatever. So I didn't think about that. Lots to think about here. JSON.dub Craigslist cats.file. Yeah. Lots of thinking that you gotta do with this stuff. I think, yeah, this is the wrong thing anyways, so let's exit out of that actually, so I don't keep editing by accident. No, I don't want to save whatever changes I made to it. I want to keep it how it was before. For post in posts. So we do like mo equals user rejects dot search post dot text. I'm gonna do print info. Let's see what we got like on that return from here. So let's say we just searched books or books in the regular expression that we're going to use. So we're going to say like, okay, regular expression of so it's saving none whenever we don't find any. In the text each time, I think. So when we have a match, it does that. If not, then it returns none. I see, okay. We'll just say like matches is equal to a dictionary. Then we'll say that if mo does not equal none, matches of title is equal to, so this is the match of the post title is equal to mo. That's equal to actually post dot text. That's what we want to store. So it means that we got a positive search from our regular expression search there. So if we do this, actually I should have printed it out. Hold on. Let's do because this just prints out the stuff. And you see here, everything that had the book word in the title, it returned back to us. So this had book in the handbook here. This had text book here. This had textbooks. College textbooks. But the thing is, it's storing it more than once each time. Do I want it to be a dictionary or do I want it to be a... Why? See, like, why is it doing this? Guitar books. Is it because there's multiple postings for guitar books? See, that's not good if that's the case. Basically, I just want it to store title, the title of the book. So I just go like this. Okay. I could like save the post like data ID, I guess, or the post URL, and make that the reference. I don't really want to store matches though. If mode does not equal none, and we'll put this here too. We'll make an and case here. And post.text not in matches.keys. Then we do this. Let's put parentheses on this, that way the Python knows exactly what we want to happen here. Parentheses are always good, people. Never forget your parentheses. It really defines what you want to happen in your program. Obviously, it makes it a little bit messy, but that's totally fine. Matches of post.text is equal to an empty dictionary. So then we do matches of post.text of the URL is equal to post.url. Where is the URL? What stores the URL is more I'd like to see. The href. Text box. Yes. href. Post.href. Attributes href. I believe that's what we did over here. And I think that is. So now if we print matches, it should get all the matches, all the titles, and the URLs. Non-type object is not scriptable, subscriptable. Post.text URL is equal to post.attributes href. Okay, what did we do? What did we do over here? See, this is good because we wrote something that works with this already, and now we can just refer to this if we ever have issues. Cat.attributes. Post.attributes. See, I don't know what we did wrong. Post.text, yeah, right. href. You see what I'm trying to make here, though? I'm trying to make like a dictionary object that's made up of dictionaries. I'm not sure what's going on. Non-type object is not subscriptable. What's a non-type object here? The non-type object is probably the mo object. Let's see here. Doing debugging. should have the one key in there. Yeah, has the one key stored with this. Maybe because I'm not using double quotes? I don't think that's the case. Grr. Matches post.text of URL, post.attributes href. Sorry about the breathing, guys. Just angry. Whew. I'm not too sure what to do right here. Cause look at this. See this? See this? I think we've gotten a lot done today, actually. Even if it doesn't look like we wrote a lot of code, we've thought a lot about our problems, and that's what's important. I'm not sure why this error is happening right here, because it should be just fine. You know what I mean? Let me look at this. So if I do oh god, I don't know why I did that. We'll just make a new dictionary like this. trying to recreate the problem here so I can figure out what the heck is going on. I think that's what I need to do. That's basically all we're doing right there. Okay, so I don't get it. That's what I want to happen right there. But instead we're getting this. Maybe it's because I have it like that. I don't know. None-type object is not subscriptable. Oh, you dummy. I see exactly what the problem is. Ah, attributes right there. You silly, silly, silly guy. Ugh, Jesus. Well, we fixed it at least. That should work now. Oh boy, okay, let's see here. Oh, look at that. Harry Potter book set in hard case URL. Woof, there you go. This is Comprehensive Handbook of Laboratory and Diagnostic Text URL. There you go. Does it have the price? Can we store the price of each post too? If there is a price to store. I mean, we still do want to go through each post individually and look at the content and see if there's like any thing matching the rejects of the content in there. However, we will know that there is no title match. So let's add another dictionary type here. Title match is equal to true, else if Okay, so I want some different functionality for both these cases of if. So if post.text not in matches.keys. So that's in case people, post the same post like multiple times. Okay, so we go like this, go like this, go like this. Okay, post.text equals this, post.title matches equal to true. And then if it doesn't match the mo, yeah. Okay, so if mo does not equal none, okay, but I need to erase another little parenthesis here. So then what if mo does equal none? What if it is none? Else? What we want to do is want to make sure that we store the title as not being a title match. Okay, but we want to go through, okay, so we know that the title match is not a title match. Okay. Else? Resp is equal to request method is equal to get URL is equal to URL plus x plus see, it stored the entire URL there, so we don't need to do this. It's equal to post.attributes of href. Okay, that's gonna get the response of that, and we're gonna soup it up. Except I don't want to overwrite my soup, do I? Yes, I do. Do I? Do I? Yes, I do. For extend and extends. Yeah, it's gonna recreate the. That's kind of slow actually. Now I'm looking at it, because it's recreating the whole soup every time I want to. Oh, but that's for each different category. Okay, that's fine. Is equal to. I was just making sure that there was no bug there. Dot. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Okay. So now we're going to reach post, and we're searching for the mo. So we're going to go like this. We're going to copy and paste all this here and put it right here. Instead of doing that, it's going to go right here. Title match is equal to false. However, matches of content.text, post.text, content match will be true. See what we're doing here? We're kind of making a little database of like stuff. So we have matches text, storing the URL, we're storing if there's a match with the title, and we're storing if there's a match with the content. And we're accessing these as the text, as the titles as the keys. Thing is, we need to also match the content of this one. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't matter if we overwrite the response because we've already used our response to get the stuff, and we've already stored the stuff in posts, so we can just do whatever we want with it now. So that's why I'm overwriting it, because I don't want to store all sorts of things that I don't need to be storing. Method equals get, comma, URL is equal to post.attributes of href. I might make a function for this thing. In fact, I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. Let's do that right now. Def, go into post. We need the URL. We just need the URL. Then we'll give back the response and the soup. Or we'll give back the soup. How about that? Yeah, we'll just give back the soup. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, resp is equal to request of method equals get, comma, URL is equal to post dot. We'll just pass in post dot attributes to this thing. Or call it post URL. So that way it's discernible from the URL of the attribute of request. Actually, we'll just do this whole thing in here. Why not? And we need to do a mo here. We also need a mo here. Mo is equal to user reject.search post.text. And we need to pass in the user rejects, so we'll do that. Okay. Pass in the rejects here. Oh, da, 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 da. Go into post, yada, yada, yada. So we want it here. And we've just done this one and this one and this one. So now we need to add all this. Hold on, maybe we can make this a little easier on ourselves. Not really. Okay, so we gotta like do some tabbing here. So here we go. Oy, oy, oy. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. Just don't mock me in the comments, please. So we have this. All right, everyone. That's the episode for now. Hope you enjoyed. We're going to continue this later on. See you later.